Hello and welcome to the start of a new playthrough. It's the Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia Blind Modified Ironman. So, there's a lot of words in that title that kind of need a bit of unpacking, but before we start I would like to thank the people who back the channel on Patreon. It really supports me making content like this and the other stuff that goes up on the channel, so if you're interested in supporting over there, there is a link in the description with a lot more information, and again, yeah, thanks to the people who do back the channel over on Patreon. So, Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia, Modified Ironman, Blind. The word blind in this title is doing a little bit of stretching beyond what it normally would, and we'll let these play out while I go through the introductions. So, I have touched Echoes before, very slightly. I got up to the chapter where you get the Turnwheel, which is very early in the game. I think I played it for about an hour and a half maybe, and a lot of that was probably me milling around. So, yeah, I've touched the game before, but I've not got very far into it at all. The vast majority of this playthrough will be blind. The Modified Ironman. Now, that's something that definitely needs some unpacking. An Ironman is typically a playthrough where you can't reload past saves or go backwards in any way, so you can't use rewind mechanics. And that will all be holding true here. We won't be reloading past saves, and we won't be using any rewind mechanics like Miller's Turnwheel. However, typically in an Iron Man playthrough, if you see a game over screen, so if the Lord dies or you fail an objective, it would kill the playthrough. You would delete the save file, and if you wanted to continue, you would have to start again. Because my aim here is to get through the game, I've never played Echoes before, I want to actually complete this playthrough, so we're going to be removing that caveat and replacing it with something else. If we see a game over screen, so if the Lord dies or if any objectives are failed that cause a game over, we are instead going to kill off the last unit who took an action other than, like, waiting or using an item. So the last unit who attacked an enemy or on the enemy phase was attacked by an enemy, so if an enemy attacked them and they lived and then the next attack on dies, we will kill off that ally instead. So the last ally who took an action will instead be sacrificed to maintain the playthrough. We will restart the chapter because obviously we failed it. And even from the start of that chapter, we will not be able to use the unit who was killed off in place of our Lord or in place of that objective failure. This way we should be able to get through the entire game, but it still adds some stakes to if a unit dies without having that run-killing condition. So, units are still going to stay dead when they die. I understand there is a revive mechanic in the game that will be able to be used, and if we revive a unit who we're quote-unquote pretending is dead, then we'll just say we used it, and that unit is now back alive. That's fine. It shouldn't be that hard to work out. The deaths will be in the deaths section that's below the first screen here on the video. And I think that's about everything for the rules. If there's anything else that needs to be put in place, I can do it partway through. That should be no issues at all. Oh, I understand there is grinding in this game. I don't think I need to strictly rule against it, but I'm not going to be grinding because I find it boring. So, yeah, I understand there is the potential for that in this game. I won't be doing it. We'll call it a rule, why not? Oh, the upload schedule. The videos will be going up every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And this playthrough will contain the full plot. So we will be watching the full plot, but it will all be timestamped in the description to skip it, which you've probably already noticed when you've skipped this introduction explaining everything. So, without any further ado, let's crack on. So, I've already watched that intro thing. I was going to include it in the video, but it went on for like 3 minutes, and it wasn't very interesting. So, yeah. Yeah, there's my previous save file. You see, look, it was hard classic. We played for an hour and 37 minutes. We got to the 14th of Flostim 401. Excellent. New game. Hard. Classic. Would you like to get notified? No. You may choose to share information? No. Okay. Cutscene time. It was still the same month where the game started, so I evidently couldn't have gotten too far. Olm having his Elliewood moment.
Don't leave me, Celica. You can't. Celica! Celica! Say something, please! Celica!
The only thing I can notice is that the second screen is doing none of the heavy lifting here, like, at all. It's just blank. It's just a fancy little pattern. Also, after Engage, I find it really hard to take these, like, looks into the future seriously, because Engage's... Well, I'm not going to spoil it, but Engage's was weird. Like the prologue.
Oh, hey, Gray.
God bless auto text.
Have you seen Olm? I can't find him anywhere.
Olm? Don't waste your time looking for that guy.
Wow, rude.
Wait, why not?
He and Celica went off for a stroll in the woods.
Oh?
I saw them leave.
He's with Celica? Again?
Exactly. Again? I mean, Celica just moved to Ram Village, right? Nice to know we're so easily replaced.
Oh.
He's not replacing us. Celica's his cousin.
Oh, okay.
Of course they're gonna be close.
I hate to break it to you, Faye.
Huh?
Sir Myson only has one grandkid, and that's Olm. Celica is his ward. Mother told me they're not related by blood.
Oh.
Cliff's moss spouting gossip? I don't believe it.
Did you just make a your mum joke?
Is going. Celica and her dark, unspeakable past.
Stop that, would you? So does this mean... is Olm gonna marry her someday?
Poor Faye.
What, marry her? Are we having the same conversation?
That was quite the leap.
Oh, there you are. You guys will never believe this. Hey, Tobin. Believe what? Somebody saw a knight in the woods. A real knight.
A lot of these male children sound very similar.
Let's go check it out. What? Why would a knight come here? Big fan of Newer or something? I'm not missing this. He could be the last knight we see for months or years. Cliff, Faye, you coming?
Yeah.
Huh? Hey, wait up.
I remember, like, none of this game's plot, by the way. I know I've played through the early section before. I don't remember it, like, at all.
Come look at this.
It was quite a while ago. I think it was, like, between 6 months and a year ago where I played it. Wait, is the game wanting me to move? It is wanting me to move. Okay, so we can run around. Is there a sprint button? I don't know. I reached Celica before I found out.
What is it, Celica? You find something?
I made a wreath out of these flowers. Here, put it on.
Aw.
What? No.
Why not? I think it'd make you look very handsome.
I think you mean very stupid. Boys don't wear
Aw,
wreaths.
that's mean.
Don't call it stupid. It took me a long time to make this. Fine then. Maybe I'll just give it to Grandpapa instead.
You're kidding, right?
Grandpapa knows a manly wreath when he sees one. Unlike some boys.
Ha ha, very funny.
You're picturing him wearing it. Admit it. There's the smile I was looking for. Huh? What? Is something wrong?
No, I'm glad you've cheered up is all. When you first came to the village, you always wore such a dark expression. Plus, you never spoke a word. Grandpapa told me to be nice, but I wasn't sure how to make things better.
Aw.
Well, I think you did just fine. Each story that you told me, each flower you picked for me, each walk you took with me here in the woods. That all made a difference, Olm.
Come on, I didn't do anything special.
Or maybe you did. I'm sorry that my first words to you were so unkind.
Are you talking about when you called me a boor or a clod?
That's not how you spell
Hey,
bore,
I said
in either
I'm
sense of the
sorry.
word.
I just never
The
had
animal
any
lore is in
friends my
boring.
age. So I guess I wasn't used to boys like you.
Well, I'd never met a girl like you either. Don't let it get to you.
Say, why are you so nice to me?
That's a weird question.
Why? Do I need a reason? I mean, I guess it's because I never knew my parents, I have no siblings, and Grandpapa has always forbid me from setting foot outside the village. You're like a window to a world that I've never had the chance to know. Is that a good enough reason, or... Oh, hey!
What is it?
See this? We have the same mark.
Yes? Except yours is on your left hand and mine is
That's
on my right.
weird.
Well, that makes us close. Doesn't it?
I suppose it does, in a strange sort of way. I wonder why the marks are so similar.
It's because they're special. They prove that the two of us belong together. Always.
Aww.
That is, if you're not already tired of a clod like me making you laugh.
Of course not. So, do you mean it? We'll always be together?
That almost definitely
Yes.
means no.
I promise. Isn't that what you want?
Yes, of course. You have my word. I'll never leave. Ah!
Huh? That was Faye!
Is she in trouble?
It came from beyond those trees. Come on!
Stop it! Let me go!
Looks like our luck's picked up, eh, Sir Slade?
Jesus Christ, this guy's the most
These
villainous
same old
voice.
Trees, such cherubic faces are welcome indeed. After all, where little brats play, we'll find a village, I say.
Listen
Is it
well,
Batman?
Welts.
Like,
My men and I, loyal knights in service to His Majesty King Lima IV, may the powers bless him and his name until the end of days, hereby command you to lead us to your miserable line of hovels, where you shall have the honor of dining us and otherwise providing all comforts. It shall be an evening to remember. So lead on, and make haste now.
But... Oh, we can't just... We'll get the scolding of our lives if we bring strangers to the village. Good Sir Knight, if I may. Our home is but a small village. To call it a line of hovels is too generous. We do not wish to offend you, and you are clearly deserving of so much more. So please, we humbly implore your great mightiness to...
You, boy, have you an older sister?
Me? I have two, actually. What about him?
That'll suffice.
um,
We'll take all the food and drink you can muster, and your sisters can serve it. I wager we'll get naught but pig feet and horse piss, but...
whoa, that's a strong word for a Fire
I
Emblem game.
shall force it down
Christ.
if I must.
I wasn't expecting them to drop a piss in a Fire Emblem game. I guess Claude calls Nemesis a bastard, but they tend not to cast too much in the games themselves.
But Gray... We should all be crying, Gray. We're not really gonna take him to the village, are we? Hey, I don't like it either. If I knew the Royal Knights were such royal turds, I never would have...
Enough chittering, little squirrels. I am not a patient man. If you do not wish to entertain us the one way, you can entertain us the other. Perhaps we shall remove your tiny heads from your shoulders, one by one. You first, Philly.
Philly?
Don't worry, lass. I'll make a nice clean.
Philly?
Back off!
How many whelps does this blasted village contain?
Get away from my
The
friends!
word whelps always make me think of dragons.
Set one foot
I
in
blame
our
Warcraft.
village.
Is that so? Someone neglected to teach this mangy pup any manners. You there, girl. Show me your face.
No!
By the gods, it really is her. How you came to walk among these animals is beyond me. Regardless, you shall make a fine prize to take back to General Desai. Seize her!
No! Let me go!
Get your hands off her!
Ugh!
Did you just floor him with one punch?
Not just punch a knight!
You
It sounds like he hit the
raise a
floor.
hand to me,
Oh!
you baseborn.
Let's
barn
go.
bred. So be it. You will stave off your death sentences no longer, especially you. The mother can't save you now, brat.
Look out!
Huh?
Hi, Myson.
Grandpapa?
What? Myson? What are you doing in a backwater wasteland like... but I think I know. Now this is indeed good fortune. We never finished what we started in the flames that night, old man. I have much to repay you for. I mustn't forget all my virtues, after all.
Children, run to the cemetery up ahead. Go on now.
That seems like a safe place. A cemetery.
Why? What are you gonna do?
Now, all of you, run!
All right. Come on, guys.
Echoes maps look very
Listen
pretty.
well, children. We will drive these ruffians away, but you must follow my every command.
What? But we're no match for them.
You're serious, Grandpapa?
He's always serious. It's just that this time he's also crazy. We can't do this.
Yeah, we can. We've got a Jagan. It's fine.
Children can't win against mountain knights.
I want my mother.
I want to go home.
Enough!
Is Olm facing a different way, or is he just left-handed?
By fighting as if your life depends on it. Celica,
Sir!
I trust you to remember some of what I've taught you of the sword. Now, clear the mind, steady the hand, and show me what you've learned. Only you can get yourselves through this.
Okay. So we have a map. We have a
I
battle.
want you to follow my every command.
I quite like the bottom screen here.
First, get yourselves to a safer position.
The strength rating is particularly interesting. Selecting units. Press the cursor on the desired unit and press the A button.
Keep your
That's not
distance
how they're
from
laid
the
out.
enemy. Try to pursue them.
I missed what Myson told me to do. I'm gonna go hide in this bush. Hold on. Can I check, like, stats? Start to close. Go away. 7... Is that attack, or is that... does that attack include the damage of the weapon? Ah, this lance has a might of 0. So yes, I guess. So he will essentially do 7 damage. Olm has 3 defense. Olm will only do 2 damage back, though. Let's just use Maxim. This is quite clearly the answer, right? Like, we just... Yes. Yes, this is the answer to all of our problems. Okay. In you go, Myson. Bonk. Because if Olm's only hitting for 2, I'm guessing he's more powerful than most of the other children.
Now I haven't lost my touch.
Most definitely you haven't. Yeah, everyone else just run away and hide and let Myson kill
Take
everything.
shelter in the trees.
That's what I am doing.
Always
Yeah, tell me what to do. Please do tell me what to do, it's very helpful. Okay, so we actually do get global highlighting, that's good. Yeah, of course it is. It's Shadow Dragon that incorporated that into the game. Get rid of the stupid tutorial. Nothing stupid about it at all, I just don't need it right now. Oh, we actually get a different camera angle, that's useful. Lets you see a bit more from a top-down perspective without having to really move the sprites. That's actually really... I like that, that's cool. Y is our global range button, that's kind of useful. We should be good to enter on here. Wait, so they... Oh yeah, they do have 4 enemies left. Okay, so I'm guessing Myson will just clown on all of these guys. Oh, the horse kicked it! I don't particularly like the battle models of 3DS Emblem, but I do quite like the animations. I think they do a lot with the animations here, which are quite fun to watch.
I will see this through.
You can also speed them up and everything like that. We've got all of those quality of life changes, which is definitely useful. Do I have to route the level? How do I... So that's a log. Route the enemy, yeah. Cool. kill the boss. A little bit of a lag there, or slow down, bit weird. No, don't miss. Okay, let's just end turn again. This is essentially just a Myson solo, and I am completely fine with that.
Now I haven't lost my touch.
You definitely haven't lost your touch. You are killing everything, including the boss.
You're no match for me.
If you decided to hit him, like, ever. I understand he's on a dodge tile, but still. Aren't we using hybrid RN? Isn't it, like, hybrid RNs here as well? So, like... There we go. I was gonna say, it should actually be a 33% chance, so eventually we will hit.
Damn, they nearly have me.
Do have you. Your health is at 0. First boss of the game was a, I've been defeated, but I can't fall here. Literally the first boss of the game.
That we have found her.
It's not also advance on. I've been defeated, but I can't fall here.
The princess who refuses to die.
Wait, why is it not auto-advancing? Auto-advance. Stupid dialogue. Oh, I was pressing Y instead of X. Oops. Oh wait, was I pressing Y instead of X? I don't know. I'll be honest. Maybe? I thought it had crashed for a second there on that battle complete screen. I'm just going to overwrite the save. I'd rather be in slot 1.
We did it! We actually did it!
That's a very, very, very strong Wii that's going on there.
Run, Grandpapa!
Myson did it.
So, wait. How did we do that exactly?
You stood in a tree the entire time, Gray.
It's all in the wrist. You wish. We only survived because we did exactly as Sir Myson commanded.
And he killed them all.
Does that mean Sir Myson commanded you to sob like a baby?
Ew.
How can you guys joke about this?
Grandpapa, Celica, that was great! What? You're not happy? We saved the village from those despicable knaves! We're heroes! I mean, if nothing else, we're not dead. You could at least crack a smile.
You don't understand.
Now that they know Celica is here, they will stop at nothing. It's no longer safe for her to stay in the village.
Oh.
What? But why? It doesn't have to be like that. Tell him, Celica.
I'm so sorry, I
But
know
you
that
promised to
you would
be
have kept your
together
promise.
forever.
Don't apologize, Celica. Just tell me that this is a mistake. That you don't have to go.
It is already settled, and we lack the time to discuss it further. Get back to the village and pack your things, Celica. Hurry.
Yes, sir.
Hold on a second. Explain this to me, Grandpapa. Why are you making her leave? I want to know.
No, my boy. I fear that's a page you don't want to turn.
But you just
Not
said you
yet,
did.
at any rate.
How great. Now you're talking in riddles? I won't let you do this to her. She needs me.
You, a foolish boy who won't listen to reason?
Posh.
Celica has proven she has the strength to make hard choices. Yet what of you?
Oof.
Please, don't take her away.
Would you mind looking after something for me?
But this is your good luck charm. You never take this off. It's special.
Yes, it is. And now it's yours. I want you to keep it close always. As close as you would have kept me. My mother gave that to me. Not that I actually remember, but...
Celica, I can't take this from you.
You're not taking it. I'm giving it. I pray that it keeps you safe. Take care,
Wait, Celica!
Oh.
Well, this turned into a fine mess. We don't know why she's leaving or even where she's going. And whatever Sir Myson knows, he isn't telling the likes of us. Hey, not everything is our business. I just feel bad for her, you know? She and all
Good
are
take.
different from us. Different? In what way? In every way.
Are you certain, Celica?
Yes. If I try to say goodbye to him, I'll just end up crying.
You're not even gonna say goodbye?
Sir Myson?
It's mean.
Where will I go next?
I have a place in mind. Perhaps it's time to call on an old friend. Under his care, I am certain your enemies will never find you. Forgive an old knight for failing you, Princess. Had the Mother willed it, I would have stayed by your side and protected you to my dying days. But I cannot leave Ram Village. Not yet.
You don't need to apologize, Sir Myson. I regret nothing. The days I spent here
I
with
bet you
and
regret
Olm
going
were
with Olm
wonderful.
to
The
those
experiences
nights.
I had and the friends I
That's
made
worth
all mean
regretting.
the world to me. You don't have to be my shining knight, Sir Myson. You just have to promise to always be my grandpapa.
Of course.
Celica! Celica!
You came for me.
I want to make a new promise. One day, when I'm older and stronger, I'm going to find you. It doesn't matter where the world hides you or how long it takes. I promise to find you. So please, don't forget me, okay?
I could never forget you, And I promise too. I'll be waiting for the day we can meet again. But for now, I have to go. Grandpapa?
Yes, child?
Do you think I'll ever see him again?
You
I
promised.
do. So long as destiny wills it.
Destiny. So be it.
What is that? It looks like a Draco zombie from Yu-Gi-Oh! It just kicked us back to the main menu? I'm confused. Am I meant to press a button, or will I skip things? Well, pressing a button doesn't do anything. Okay, it's just an intro cutscene, that's okay. I was so confused for a second, I'm like, does it looked like a splash screen before you go to a main menu.
Themselves walked these lands. Our continent of Valentia was home to two of them, sibling
Is this the guy who did the
gods
Find Out
named
Next Time on
Duma
Dragon
and
Ball Z?
The
Sounds
elder
like him.
god Duma believed mankind must be ruled by strength, lest we become corrupt, while his sister Milla believed we should be free to pursue lives of pleasure and comfort. The two clashed ceaselessly. It was a long, dark age before the bitter conflict was resolved with the binding of a divine accord. Valentia would be divided in twain, with Duma ruling the north and Milla ruling the south. And in order to secure a lasting peace, each pledged never to violate the other's dominion. For millennia, this accord was honored, and peace did indeed reign. In time, the kingdom of Zofia, which Milla founded in the south, prospered with the goddess's love and blessings. Hers
Just
were
looks like
happy
Raya.
people who knew no toil and lived free of hardship. But Milla's gifts spoiled
Whoa,
the
so many
Zophians,
dancers. Look at how many
and it
extra
was
turns
only
you could get.
a matter of time before they sank into depravity. Meanwhile, in the north, Duma had built his own empire. Tempered by harsh lands and the even harsher teachings of their fierce god, the people of Rigel had grown strong. But in their quest
That's not
for
how I would have
power,
pronounced
the
Rigel.
Rigelians had let their
Rigel.
hearts grow cold and numb to all
I'd have gone with like Rigel,
kindness.
like Nigel, but with an R.
Both halves of the continent were in a fragile state, and the cracks had begun to show. And now, Valentia lies on the cusp of a terrible war that could forever alter its history.
I swear that's the Dragon Ball Z guy. Act 1. Are the years going down? I'm sure it was 402 before. Maybe I'm wrong. Olm is left-handed. Is he using Astra? That was a lot of attacks in succession. That grass is going through Myson's foot. I can't help but notice it.
Well done, Om. We'll end today's training here. Your swordsmanship has come a long way. I've always known you had talent.
I really like Myson's voice
You
actor.
think so? You're not just saying that, are you, Grandfather?
Either I'm getting old or you're getting better. And we both know I'm not old.
Well, good. Then that means you're ready to let me travel outside the village.
Don't misconstrue my words, boy. The rule still stands.
But why? I'm not a child anymore. You just said I can fend for myself. If I meet with any dangers, I'll have my sword and my wits.
That's not what this is about.
Then what is it about? Look, I've heard from the others. I know the drought's made Zofia a scary place. People are starving, and many have turned to thievery and plunder. Brigands loot villages for a mere sack of grain, and soon they'll be at our door. And don't think I haven't heard what the Regalian army has been up to. They've been crossing the border for years in violation of the Divine Accord. And with that sacred bond broken, now the terrors have resurfaced as well.
The terrors.
All true.
Zofia is full of innocent people who are looking for help. Please, Grandfather. I want to make a difference in a world bigger than a handful of houses. I want to see
A handful?
all the
Say
amazing
3 of
places
houses?
you've told me about, that Celica told me about.
Suppose you do set forth with your sword and your wits. So what? Will the grand story of your life be how you met the end of a brigand's axe? Before you dream of changing the world, learn your damn place in it. And no more talk of leaving.
That was harsh.
What's his problem?
Good question.
Why teach me to use a sword if you're not going to let me fight? Every day in this place is exactly the same as the next. I know I'm meant for more
Olm
than
wants
this.
to go out
But
fighting
you have
people
to
because
let me
he's
find
bored.
it.
It was a horse.
Huh? What's all the commotion? It's coming from the gate.
Every day in this place is the same as the next. 2 seconds later, what's the commotion? Okay, so we have some villagey stuff to do. Look, it's a sheep. Grandfather raises sheep. They're cute, but also kind of jerks. Orange tree. Can I, like, get the orange? No, not the house, you dummy. I got an orange. Can I get that orange too? Yay, oranges! Okay. Guessing this is the... Okay. No one to speak with. Okay, we can't talk to the sheep. Go to the square. Many people. I seem to remember one of these being weird. I don't know why. Carrot. Carrot. Flower. Bucket. Oh, so well. Drinking water. Okay. Wait, we have people to talk to. Young woman.
What I would. It's
Oh.
been years since we've had a proper harvest.
I didn't think it would actually be voice
Can't
acted.
grow much without rain.
I thought it would be like the
Why has
The
Mother
examine stuff.
forsaken us? What's happened to the Earth Mother?
Earth Mother?
She's killing us by withholding her blessings. The Regalian Empire will seize our lands, and we'll be too weak to resist. You've heard how well-trained their soldiers are, haven't you?
Literally no.
We've never toiled or fought for a thing, and we're about to pay for it.
Greedy old man. Oh, so this one isn't voice acted. It used to be known for its magnificent wine. It's Been ages since anyone made a new batch. Fanciest nobles will send orders for ram wine from far and wide. If there are any bottles left, they're like to be aged to perfection by now. A wine that mature would taste absolutely incredible. I'd give anything for one more glass before Mother Miller calls me home. So he just wants to drink some wine before he snuffs it.
Well,
Excellent.
if it isn't
This one's voice acted.
You all finished with today's training? I still remember when you were only this tall. And now look at you. Sir Mycen has certainly made a strong
Not to be
young
mean, but I
man out
hate
of
these
you.
type of people.
I say Sir Mycen, but the story is your grandfather was once a famous general.
Wow.
General Mycen. I always wondered why such a fellow would end up here. Then again, the woods around Ram have become dangerous as of late. Perhaps it's for the best that we have him. And you to keep us safe.
Sure.
It's good to know our
This one's voice
plight
acted.
and
Okay.
ability so
Sorry, greedy old
grief-stricken.
man, you don't get voice
King
acting.
Lima dances at the end of Chancellor Desay's puppet strings. The king would rather eat grapes and frolic in a seraglio than actually rule.
It's a
It's no
seraglio.
wonder the kingdom's being torn apart by rebellion after rebellion. Ugh, I wish someone would come
Rebellion.
along and save us from ourselves already. What's that? The Mother Miller? Like I'd waste my prayers on a goddess as useless as her.
He has no faith. Okay. Entrance.
Oh, hey.
Hi,
This
Tobin.
fellow's here to see Sir Mycen.
You're not a child
He's
anymore.
just about to tell us more. Sorry, pal, but I still can't trust a man in full armor. Keep
Understandable.
one hand on your hilt
Also,
while you
Jesus
talk to this guy,
Christ,
yeah?
Gray got ripped. What the fuck?
A knight? Can you believe it? What's he doing in our village? You'd have to practically ride off the edge of the map to find this place.
Talk to the others first.
How was sword practice? Everything go okay? Sir Mycen is far too hard on you. I hope you don't have any new bruises.
Aw.
He's sure come a long way just to find a whole lot of nothing.
My God,
Whatever
Cliff.
he's here for, I hope he hasn't brought any trouble with him.
Hi, Lucas.
You must be Sir Mycen's grandson. Alm, was it? My name is Lucas. I fight for the Deliverance.
The Deliverance.
The
You sound
Deliverance?
vaguely evil. I don't know
What's
what that
that?
means, but you do.
Aren't you one of the Knights of Zofia? The King's Knights?
Oh, I see. I suppose that means word hasn't yet reached your village. In that case, please forgive me for heralding such dark news, but King Lima IV is dead.
I know.
He met his end some days ago at the
I don't know
hands
who
of
that is.
Chancellor Desay.
He's dead.
What? You're saying it was regicide?
Is that related to
I fear
Reggie Rock
so.
and Reggie Steele?
It seems Desay sold Zofia to the Regalian Empire, along with his soul. No doubt they promised him lands, perhaps even a title. Upon Lima's death, the Chancellor and the Regalian army seized Sofia Castle and began to visit unspeakable injustices upon the king's people. Sir Clive, of the Knights of Zofia you mentioned, would have none of it. He formed an army to free us from Regal and named it the Deliverance. However, we are outmatched and fast losing this war. We need a hero's aid. And so, I have come to the home
Oh,
of one of
Mycen, that
Sophia's
makes more sense.
greatest heroes, Sir Mycen.
I was gonna
Do
say,
you
like,
see,
no one here is a
Sir
hero,
Clive
but
would
they are.
not have sent me were it not urgent. Will you take me to see your grandfather?
Yes, of course. Good goblets.
Good
I knew
goblet,
Zofia was in
what?
hot water, but is this guy serious? So there's going to be a war? There already is one from the sound of things.
But that's awful.
It
If Sir
is,
Mycen
but it
rides
leads
out
to a
war,
Fire Emblem game.
What'll happen to Alm?
So, sorry, Faye, but I'm
Got
kind of
me.
glad about your war.
Lucas, were you able to speak with my grandfather? What did he say?
He said no.
What?
Sir Mycen made it clear he has no intention of joining the Deliverance.
What? But he's ridiculously strong.
True.
He could defeat some stuffy chancellor with his eyes closed.
Also true.
Why would he refuse when so many people are suffering?
I cannot speak to Sir Myson's thinking, but it seems we misplaced our hopes.
Your 3
I'll have
hopes?
to return to our hideout and bring Sir Clive the ill news. Perhaps Myson has simply grown too old for the battlefield.
No, he said like 10 minutes ago we know he's not getting old.
It was good meeting you, Alm. I must be on my way. Thank you again for your assistance.
He's not old. He's tougher than men half his age. Lucas, wait!
What is it?
I'll go. I'll join the Deliverance.
Hey, yo!
You?
He's like, who the fuck are you?
Do that? Wait, can you do that? I'll admit, you fight like a beast and they'd be lucky to have your sword. But this isn't sparring with your Gramps, Alm. You're volunteering to go to war. I know what it is. And if Grandfather won't do it, then I'll do it for him. Consider my sword as his.
I understand how you feel, but
You're not
Sir
your
Myson has
grandfather.
been teaching me to use a blade since I was a boy. I've received tutelage in military tactics, medicine, weather, terrain. I know as much about war as any man who has never seen one can. Let me fight for you with my grandfather's gifts. I'll prove he's no cowardly old man. He's a warrior who trains warriors.
that might just work.
Huh? Then you mean... Oh, come on. You can't be serious.
Why not? Alm presents a good case. He has a hero's blood in him, and clearly a hero's fire. His presence is sure to raise the troops' morale. And for my part, I'm curious to see what a self-proclaimed warrior can do. Especially now that he'll be doing it for the Deliverance.
Thank you, Lucas. You won't regret this.
You might regret this. Legitimately, Olm dying might get you killed, Lucas.
This really takes the cake.
As per the modified Ironman.
You should back out of this. It's far too dangerous.
Nah.
If anything were to happen to you, I mean, just don't do it, okay?
I'm sorry, Faye, but I've made up my mind. But maybe all of you could come with me.
I'm going to war, come with.
Splendid idea. Maybe we could all get impaled on the same lance.
I'm just saying we could do it together.
Get impaled?
Fighting, I mean.
Oh.
Not the lance. Grandfather trained all of us, right? Not just me. You already know how to use a sword and a bow. So what's the problem? Are you insane?
Yes.
We were sparring with wooden fences and tree trunks. They don't hit back. Oh, sod it all. I'm not as bright as I'd like to think I am, so, count me in.
Hey, let's go Gray.
Gray! Not you two! Me too, Toby Poo.
Toby.
Better than waiting for Rigel to reach Ram and kill, slash, and slave us.
You said the
Might
slash
as well bring
verbally.
the fight to them. But you're gonna... I mean, once they...
You have my thanks, Gray, and the Deliverance welcomes you. In the end,
He seemed to
we need
take a lot
every
longer to
able
consider
fighter we
Olm
can
than
get.
Gray.
There will be much
He
to
almost
learn,
said no
but
to
I
Olm.
can teach you a great deal in battle. And you'll be given a proper wage, of course.
Wait, you mean we get paid? As in actual money?
Of course. Our soldiers work hard and sacrifice much. We would be remiss not to offer compensation.
I've got little brothers and sisters who could use that gold. Ma and Pa struggle to make ends meet.
I'm sure there are other jobs you
There's a
could
way
get,
to
Tobin.
help. Tobin, you don't have to go if you don't want to. Why don't you all take a little time to think about it? Let's split up for now and meet back here later. I need to go thank my grandfather and say goodbye.
After he literally just told you not to leave the village. Okay, I'm sure that will go well. Is there anything new in the square? Do you people have things to say?
My word, can you believe it? The
You do.
king murdered.
There's a lot
What
of
do you
dialogue in this
suppose
game.
happens now? He has no heirs, you know. Not anymore, I mean. They say Chancellor Desay himself murdered all of
He
them
killed
in
his
cold
kids too?
blood.
Christ.
Anyway, hope this Deliverance knows who they'll be delivering to that throne.
Is it true you're leaving the village? You'll be sorely missed.
Sorry,
Just be
man.
careful here. The woods outside Ram are dangerous enough. But once you're through them, you'll hit Fleecer's Forest. The
Fleecer's
place is
Forest.
crawling with brigands. No one gets through that wood alive.
They must do.
I heard what the knight said, but it sounds like a load of horse plop to
This
me.
guy just doubts
Everyone
everything.
knows it's Sophia's fault the Regel invaded in the first place. King Lima refused to help the Regalian Empire during their famine, remember?
Oh.
And we all know the Emperor didn't take too kindly to that little slight. Such a shame. The kingdom and the Empire had been getting along so well. The king may be dead, but his choices live on. Ain't that always the way of it?
So, Regel had a famine and the king wouldn't help. This guy just still wants his wine. Okay. Is there anything to steal? I mean, take. No. This... What's that? That's just a hoe. This examine screen goes way too slowly.
Grandfather, I'm home.
For now.
Do you have a minute? There's something I need to speak with you about. Grandfather? Huh. Where is he?
So Myson is missing.
Grandfather!
Guess we go back to the entrance.
Oh, there he is. Over. Tobin! Does this mean you're coming with us? Sure am. I can tell Mom and Pa we're worried, but I think they'll understand.
You got this,
Listen,
Tobin.
everyone. Try not to be amazed when I show Alm up on the battlefield. You know they don't pay extra for that, right, Moneybags?
They might do.
There's nothing wrong
They
with
should
fighting
do.
for coin. Many people do. We don't have any rules stating one's reasons must be noble. Now then,
Not wanting your family
were
to
you able
starve
to
is
say
pretty
goodbye to your
noble.
grandfather?
Like, I will go to war so my family don't starve.
Couldn't find him.
I'd say that's pretty noble.
Well, that is vexing. I suppose we could tarry here a bit longer if you...
No.
It's all right. Let's go.
Wait, are
Oh.
Faye and Cliff
Are you
not coming
certain?
with us?
I can write him a letter. Come on. We can't wait forever.
We
So be
quite
it.
literally
I'll
could.
defer to your judgment.
Lucas, Gray, and Tobin joined you. No, I don't want to leave the village. Faye, come with.
I'm coming too.
Yay!
I'm staying with you no matter what. End of discussion.
Yes. What if I just said no?
No, I guess I don't mind going along. The Deliverance is fighting all across Sophia, right?
He just wants to
Well, I've
explore.
always wanted
Yep,
to see the world,
exactly.
and now's my chance. All I have to do is not get killed. Easy, right?
Hopefully. It is an Iron Man, so if you do, you're not coming back. Drop a save just in case there's any crashes or something. I think we can go a little bit longer before we wrap up this one. I've been going for what, like 45 minutes or so?
Home. Are you sure about this?
No.
Am I sure about what? Not saying goodbye to your grandfather. My ma and pa have all my brothers and sisters to look after them. I mean, sure, they'll miss me. Or I hope they will, at any rate. But family will help them get by, you know? But all
Fair
Sir
point.
Myson has for kin is you. And all you have is him. I know. But considering he's never let me take one step outside the village, I doubt I could have talked him into letting me join an army. Not that it would have changed things either way. I have to go. Not just to prove him as a teacher, but to prove myself to me. Well, you've always wanted to put Ram behind you, right? This
Phrasing.
is your big chance. Your first adventure writ large. We'll call it Alm's Epic. Or maybe the
That's
Tale
not how
of
you say
Grey.
that word.
Plus that one guy.
The Tale of Grey plus that
I
one
don't
guy.
think so. Although, I admit there might be a little something to what you're saying. It's almost as if I feel someone calling out to me. So you really have gone crazy then. Well, it's been nice knowing you. Look, I know how it sounds, but it's the truth. Do you think it's Celica? What? Celica? Where the heck did that come from?
Good question.
Oh, please. You two were inseparable while she was here. You barely made any time for us. I guess that's true. Maybe it is her. Celica. Are you the one who's been calling me? I know that you're out there. I just don't know where. But I can feel it. I hope this journey will bring us together again.
First, we should make for the southern outpost.
Okay.
Desai's men hold it for now. But my fellows in the Deliverance have been fighting to reclaim it.
Okay.
The Deliverance hideout lies beyond the outpost. We'd best prepare ourselves for a long journey.
Okay, so this looks like it's a map. We've been going for about 45. Surely we can fit this in. We've done like one small prologue in the entire time. What's order? The order of your combat units? What? I genuinely don't know what that means. I'm hoping it becomes connect. No. Inventory? So do characters only get one item? I mean, we might as well give some out then, right? Like, take a Karot. You can take an Orange. And you can also take an Orange. Okay, just drinking water and flour, dude. They also reduce fatigue. Can I not move? I don't seem to have the capacity to move. This map screen is confusing. Why are we just waiting? How do I move? Ah! No. Aha! I was so confused. We are engaging an enemy squad. I'm still confused. I don't know why I couldn't move the first couple of times, but now I can. I don't get it. I'm confused. Well, literally right outside of the village. Like, the village is still there. We can see it.
Ask you to stop right there. These here woods belong to me and my boys, see?
No, I don't see.
If you want to be passing through, you're gonna have to pay the toll.
No.
Well, that didn't take long.
Brigands already?
They're literally right outside the... Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Worse surprises than this await us all. Is everyone ready?
Yes. Come on. Let's clear this rabble out.
Let's go.
Follow
No
me.
crack screen?
I'll clear us a path.
If I may, you mustn't rush headlong into battles on your own.
Okay.
Without experience, your friends will never grow into accomplished fighters.
Okay.
Trust them. Give them something to do.
Give them something to do.
Deal the final blow.
That's actually quite a good tutorial. You know what? I'm not opposed to that. Yeah, that's like for a new player, that's good advice. Like if you give them the final blow, they will gain more experience. Is heavily implied there. That's good teaching game. Proud of you.
I've got this.
Okay, so we deal 8 damage per hit. I want the character stats. So 7 attack, 9 attack on Grey, that's pretty good. 8 attack on Faye. 10 and 10 on Lucas and Olm. Olm being a couple of points of speed quicker, though. Tobin is also notably faster than most of the cast here. Cliff being on the slower side, also Faye. Is that factoring in some form of weapon weight? No, because it doesn't have any weight.
Just leave it to me.
Okay. I'm gonna let this guy get baited in by Lucas. We'll put Faye down here to pick up that kill. And then we'll let Olm bait in just a whole bunch of them here. I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't actually know where these guys reach, so just be quite careful. In fact, I think we can, like, Grey bait one in. Does he have enough speed to double? Does this axe have any weight to it? No. Okay, so I'm guessing it's 4 points of speed to double, although I've not got that confirmed. But that would mean Olm doubles them from base, but most units don't, so... We can run some checks in regards to that, I guess. Actually, it does mean Tobin has the speed to double. But he isn't actually in range to hit them. We should be fine here, though. No. Do I have another unit? Or... Do I just have to manually end my turn, or do I have a unit who do I have an action to take, which I don't see? Should probably check the settings, actually.
Not even close!
Yeah, the fighter would only hit for a very small amount, but he also had very low hit rate to begin with. Yeah, it's going to be like a 2 damage hit. Yeah, it's fine. And Lucas is going to set up that kill for Faye. Although if she doesn't double, she won't kill. Wait, Lucas doubled, but I'm pretty sure he was only 2 points of speed faster. Need to run some checks in regards to doubling. What? Why did you glow? What does that mean? What does anything mean? So, do you double? Is it just if you're quicker? No, because... Go away. But you double. Why do you double? Don't you two have the same speed? Oh, she only has 2 speed. He only has... So, if you're quicker at all, do you double? It might just be if you're faster, you double. Interesting system, similar to FE4. Okay, I think I'd rather, like, just start taking kills. Unfortunately, Faye actually can't pick this one up. I've essentially sent her into a position where she can't get any XP. Unless we come down here with Cliff. Because Cliff doesn't double, and then we can pick up the kill with Faye. Freeing Lucas up to draw some more guys in. That might be the play. It's not like these guys are doing massive amounts of damage. Like, we can sit here taking attacks from them, like, all day and be fine. I don't know if there's any weapon triangle either. I can't seem to see any modifiers from weapons, but... It doesn't mean there aren't any, it just means I can't see them. I don't want to put them in the bush, so I'm going to put Lucas here. I'm doubting Tobin is going to deal 12 damage. No, he only deals 10. But I could use Olm to finish this one off. Or to soften up this one, sorry. Let's just take this kill with Faye while we're here, before I forget. Not that I would forget to move a unit, but... Oh, Faye! Well, you got a point of experience, I guess. This music sounds strangely similar to the Engage theme. Yeah, and then we'll let Grey draw some of these over. And Tobin can take that other kill. Good dodge. Let's go, Grey. Okay, 25 EXP. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. We're definitely going to take some attacks here. I'm just hoping it doesn't really matter. He only has 2 defense, so this double will kill. Okay. 36 EXP for Tobin there. You got a lot. Nice. I wonder why he got more. Do we have, like, personal abilities or anything? Oh, Grey's a level 5, whereas Tobin's only a level 2. That will be why. That's the obvious explanation. Olm is actually only level 1. But he's a fighter and not a villager, so I'm guessing he's already classed as promoted. Same goes for Lucas here. And yeah, and again, Faye is only a level 1 villager, so is Cliff. So, Grey gets a little level head start over the others. Tobin does too, actually. He is level 2. Compared to Cliff and Faye, who are only level 1. And then Olm and Lucas are promoted. Yeah, let me just flick into the options real quick and turn auto-end turns on. There we go. It's just making me think, like, constantly that I haven't done things. We'll turn that up to fast. Turn that on to standard. Supplementary animations during your turn. Let's just turn those off. We don't need heal. Actually, we'll have them on for a bit. I want to see the healing animations and dance animations and stuff. Cursor memory, no. HP gauges, no. Can I not just have, like, a faint grid? That actually is quite a faint grid. We'll have a grid. I like the grid. Makes the maps look a little bit worse, but other than that, it's quite useful. Oh, that guy didn't attack. Is it because he would have died?
I thought you were clever.
Good job, Lucas. Come on, let's go. Okay. Okay. Quite like Grey to keep getting some XP going into him. Although Faye really needs a kill. Like, if we want to continue using her, she needs to get some speed more than anything. The capacity to double even these super slow enemies would be very nice. Quite a lot of XP though, 36, nothing to complain about there. I think it makes sense to give Cliff a kill as well. Although, he doesn't double. Forgot. Yeah, we're not really going to be able to give Cliff a kill here. We will wrap the map up on this turn though, providing there's no misses. We'll give Tobin a kill, we'll give Grey a kill, and we'll give Olm a kill. We can let Cliff set up a kill. Like, it's not necessary, but we can let him hit someone. Just to give him a little bit of EXP. Yeah, that extra 4 might come in handy, you never know. As far as I know, there's no, like, personal abilities or anything like that. That's a dialogue summary. That's the objectives. That's your tutorials. And that does this. Okay. Very useful. I don't know what the little smiley face at the top is either. I don't know if that's, like, a reflection of HP or something like that, or, like, their participation in the battle. I don't have a clue. Hopefully that's explained to us at some point. Maybe they gain more XP the happier they are. Who knows? 50 XP for Grey though. Doing pretty well for himself. Tobin's close to leveling actually, that's pretty nice. It's a shame Faye missed that first attack because we could have given her 2 kills on this map. The reason why I want to give EXP to Faye, by the way, is because I'm assuming there's probably some sort of gender divide and she's our only female. So, there's almost always going to be some sort of gender divide in Fire Emblem. So, I think by giving some XP to our female character, we'll at least be able to explore those options, which will presumably include Pegasus Knights. Okay, okay. Olm is only slightly happy, whereas everyone else looks very maniacally happy. We also get some bonus EXP. Everyone looks to have gotten a similar amount, although maybe not the same. Wait, is that... That's not the amount of XP they got, it's the amount of XP they're on. But I don't know if they all got the same amount, so it definitely looks like, say, Olm got less. Maybe that's his happiness coming into effect. It also looks like Grey got less, right? Because, like, he only got 19 there. Intriguing. No idea. But Tobin is only 1 XP off leveling up now, which is cool.
That was some fine swordsmanship, Olm. I can see you have more than a bit of your grandfather in you.
We've got a lot of our grandfather in us.
You think so?
Okay, we'll wrap up the first episode here. We got 2 battles out of the way and a whole lot of plot, and also all of the introduction, which obviously took some time up too. Before we wrap things up, I'd like to once again thank the people who back the channel on Patreon. It really does support me, so yeah, thank you very much for that, and I will catch you all next time. This is fun. I'm looking forward to doing more. Like I said, it'll be out it'll be out every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So if you want to watch more, you can look forward to it then. If you wouldn't mind liking the video, dropping a comment, and subscribing if you haven't already, that would be appreciated, and I'll catch you all next time. Have a wonderful day, and goodbye.